Insects, worms, snails, and even the fried egg. Once satisfied, he'll return to his home in the trees to curl up for the night. As daytime animals settle down silhouettes of the forest, with the body striped to provide perfect camouflage, a fishing cat appears along the riverbank. These cats love to swim and dive underwater, and they wear a layer of short hair so dense that even water can't get through. Now, it is this layer that will keep them warm and dry, even in chilly waters. Fishing cats are rapidly disappearing due to habitat loss and poaching. They deserve our protection before this quiet hunter disappears forever. Good evening and welcome to the world of the night. They are almost invisible at night. With their excellent eyesight and quiet ways of moving through the dense forests of Asia, they are able to pounce on small animals easily. Birds' eggs happen to be their favorite food, and they also feed on fish, fruits, and smaller mammals. Everyone meet Narnia, our binturong for tonight. Now while he is here, he's going to show us another unique adaptation that these civics possess. And this would be their long, powerful, prehensile tails, which enables them to climb on the trees and hang from branches effortlessly. These tails are incredibly strong and can withstand their entire body weight, which in Narnia's case here is 15 kilograms. Now did you know a binturong in the wild could live up to 20 years, which is relatively long for such a small mammal. Now, if you happen to visit the binturong exhibit later in the night safari, you may come across a particular scent. Many people think they smell like pandan leaves, but in my opinion, they smell more like buttered popcorn. It is the female binturongs which are the more dominant sex, often weighing 20% heavier and being 20% larger than the males. Now, as Narnia makes his way back, look at the way he walks. Binturongs, they are also known as the Asian bearcats due to their short stubby legs and bear-like walk. And with that, let's say goodbye to Narnia, our binturong. While civets like the binturongs rely on their keen sense of smell for survival, other nocturnal animals rely on their acute hearing powers. I'm talking about the owls. Coming down. He's not from that side. Well, let's move on to the left side. Coming down my left side with our trainer, Dawn is Midnight. Now, Midnight here is a Malay fish owl, also known as the Buffy fish owl. And they can be found in regions such as Malaysia, Indonesia, and even right here in Singapore. Now, how many of you believe me when I say that owls are known to be the quietest raptors when it comes to their flight? Let's get a show of hands. Now, a few believers over here, well, Midnight here is going to show you just how silent they can be when they fly. And for that, I need everyone to remain seated, keep your flashes switched off, and focus your attention over to Midnight. Alright, Midnight, whenever you're ready. Let's give a round of applause to Midnight for such a wonderful flight. As he flew across your heads, did you hear any noise coming from his wings? What about his beak? This is because Midnight here is a very talkative owl. Owls can actually glide silently over fields and meadows searching for their prey. This is because they have softened edges on their wingtips which enable them to fly silently through the night. And if you take a look at midnight over here, they actually have asymmetrical ears. This means that one ear is set higher than the other. This enables them to listen to different ranges of sounds and tones coming from their surroundings. This also helps them triangulate the exact location of their prey even in total darkness. Things like midnight here is really enjoying the spotlight. Remember when I told you this is a Malay fish owl? Yes, they might have fish in the name, but they actually hate getting wet. So in the wild, only their feet will enter the water to catch their prey. And with that wonderful flight back to the glove, let's give a round of applause to Midnight, the Malay fish owl, along with our trainer, Dawn. Now, we are not done with the owl segment just yet. Everybody meet Oscar, the Eurasian eagle owl. And like their name suggests, they are found in Europe as well as in Asia, and they are the largest species of owls found in the entire world. And while he is here, he is going to show us another unique adaptation of the owls, which would be the rotation of their heads. While he gets comfortable on the perch, I'm going to ask every single one of you a question. It is relatively known that owls can rotate their heads, but to how many degrees? Shout your answers. 360. We got 360, we got 180. We got 270. Well, if you say 360 degrees, that's actually a full circle. So Oscar's head here might just pop off. However, if you say 270 degrees, give yourself a round of applause because you are absolutely correct. Owls can rotate their head a full 270 degrees without moving their body. Because unlike us humans, they are unable to move their eyeballs up or down or left to right. Which is why they can rotate their head a full 270 degrees to take a look at their surroundings. Enough of me talking, I'm going to let Oscar show you exactly how it's done. Take it away. Was that a little bit too quick? Would you guys like to see that one more time? One more time for us, Oscar. A full 270 degrees. Very impressive and just a little bit creepy. The reason why owls can do this is because they have very long and flexible necks. Unlike us humans, we only have 7 neck vertebrae. Owls here have 14. And remember when I told you this is the Eurasian eagle owl and that they are the largest species of owls found in the entire world? Well, their wingspan can stretch up to 6 feet in length, which is almost as tall. Well, clue number 1. This animal is very small. Clue number 2. This animal is native to the Sahara Desert. Any guesses yet? Well, this is your final clue. This animal has really large ears. Now, while you all are guessing, I'm going to step aside and call him out. Foxtrot! Everybody meet Foxtrot, our fennec fox. They are native to the Sahara Desert and they are good at jumping not only vertically but also horizontally. They are able to jump from distances from 1 meter to 1.2 meters. In the desert, they'll use their sharp and curved claws to dig for their food, looking for things such as small insects, small mammals, and even scorpions. Remember when I told you that they have really large ears? Well, this helps them listen out for prey or predators sneaking up from behind them, and it also helps get rid of excess heat when out in the hot Sahara sun. This is your last chance to take some photos of Foxtrot, our fennec fox. And off he goes with our trainer, Revy. Their carcasses for many miles away. Largest of the hyena species, this is the spotted hyena. They have powerful jaws able to crush bones in those of elephants. And with an excellent digestive system, they can digest your entire prey, including the skin, the teeth, the hooves, the horns, and the bones. Hyenas can run for long distances in search of their food due to their large hearts. They are able to be joined by our very own serval that goes by the name of Shami. So focus your attention over to the exhibit and soon she'll be joining us. This is not our serval, this is actually our human trainer. Everybody meet Keen. Our servals, they actually resemble a miniature cheetah except for a relatively shorter tail. Servals are also specialized hunters that rely on a sophisticated sense of hearing to locate their prey, hiding among the tall grass or even moving underground. Now, strolling in like the African queen, everybody meet Shami, our serval for tonight. Although they are well adapted for hunting by jumping and pouncing, it is also skilled at probing holes using its long and slender forepaws, digging for the animal and hooking it out to eat. While she's doing that, you can see our trainer Keen is holding onto a lure with a feather attached at the end. When swung around, it resembles a low-flying bird, which is something a serval would hunt for in the wild. So this is a great opportunity for Shami to show off her excellent hunting behaviors, such as jumping and pouncing in an effort to catch the feather. Let's go, Shami. Human versus serval. Let's see who's faster. Almost got it. Let's give Shami some support, shall we? And she has caught the feather, and this is why servals are one of the most successful hunters in the African savannah. Thank you, Shami, and our trainer, Keith. Coffee? Why is it not here? Oh. Too late. Everybody meet Toffee, our white raccoon. You all saw him earlier at the start. Well, I guess while he's here, he can show us another new adaptations of the raccoons, which would be their dexterous paws. Now, with these dexterous paws, they are able to open up doors, topple bins, and open up the lids of these containers. In case you missed that, he'll be moving on to an upgraded version right over there. And look at how easily he does it. Now, for all of those seated up close, you can take a look at his eyes. Toffee here has chocolate brown eyes. Many people mistaken him for an albino raccoon, but an albino raccoon would actually have red eyes. Seems like Toffee has decided to do his favorite thing, which is to dig. So let's all pretend that this is part of the show. Toffee, don't you want to go back? You have other friends that are coming up? Oh, for all of those who are wondering, all of our animals are trained using positive reinforcement, which means that they are never forced to do anything. But if they do the stuff, they will be rewarded with their favorite treats. Everybody meet Alfie. He is here to usher Toffee back home so that y'all can meet his other friends. Now, many people have the misconception that raccoons like to wash their hands, but actually when they dig their food into water, it actually helps to send a special nerve to their brain, which allows them to analyze whatever they are holding.